Hi, I'm Darlene M. Fenrick, Washington, and today I want to introduce you to Love, Life, and Learning, a poetic diary featuring poetry by Darlene. That's me. Now, what is a poetic diary? Exactly. A poetic diary is an exciting new way to enjoy poetry by Darlene, that's me, while you express your own interpretations of love, life, and learning. Answer the questions or use them to play truth or dare with your lover or friends. And let me tell you, this is one diary you'll want to share. So, how about some poetry then? All right, here's a couple of poems. I'm just gonna go. Here's one. This was my favorite one. And this one reminds you of the Whitney Houston, If Tomorrow Was Judgment Day. That's what this one is. It's gonna remind you of that. I wrote mine's first though. Okay, here we go. If I cried all night, it wouldn't be long enough to fill the cavities in my weary heart. If I walked the Appalachian Mountains from beginning to end, time would still be my only friend. If you ask me, am I lost? I say, I must be without you. If bribery were all the money I needed, you'd always be free. If you could hear me over thunder, then I'd say we are one. If the smell of roses brings you to me, pardon me, then I'd say we have a quiet happiness. If when we touch, the warmth consumes you, then we have successfully communicated. If the end of us frightens you, then we are still one. If you dress me in silk and satin, I'll still be your rag doll. If I am your vision, then you are my voice. If something could be done to eradicate hope, my ifs would live on as winds. If rain soaked up all of your senses, then I'd store them as glaciers. If the moon lights the pathway to our happiness, then the sun is the key to the door. And that is called If. And then after you finish reading that, here we go. We got to go here to the questions. So it says, if a faithful romance is what it's like about. Love rummages through life and remains existing in a faithful romance. What is your definition of a faithful romance? Do you have a faithful love? When and how do you discover you had a faithful love? Yeah. So then you answer those questions and you just write about how you feel, in the spaces. So that is if. Let's see what else we have. I wanted to do one more. Okay. Here's another one. It's another if one. It says, if I really knew you. That's the name of this poem. If I really knew you, I'd trust you within thine eyes' presence. If I really knew you, I'd not give you my only credit card. If I really, really knew you, I'd place my security on a rat's ass. If I really knew you, I'd run hither and yonder like a chicken with its head cut off. If I really, really knew you, I'd trust no one at all. If I dared to try to get to know you, I'd practice dodging hailstones for a hobby first. If I wanted to know you, you would have no chance at all to skinny dip in a truth potion. If I guessed that I knew you, the color of your skin would be no secret. Because if I really knew you at all, your methods of disguise would have no effect. If I really knew you, then I'd know you don't know me at all. And then you go to the questions for if I really knew you. And it says, if I really knew you, Swiss cheese, a person appears whole until you can see right through them. Do you know someone who thinks they're fooling you or someone else and you can see right through them, just like a piece of Swiss cheese? Are you waiting to see how far they'll go, or have you told them about your discovery? Did you ever really think you knew that person? Do you think you can really know a person? And then you just answer those questions and then, keep it moving. And that's it. So this is called Love, Life, and Learning. It's a great way to journal about the way that the poetry makes you feel. There's some blank spaces in there for you to still write what you want, as opposed to answering the questions. And you can find any book that I write on my website, dmwbooks.com. I hope you will indulge me and make a purchase. I love you for it. Thanks. Bye-bye.